right, man, let's talk about women have no penalty. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. And y'all want to know why, women do the things they do. I remember I was listening to Tony Ayos kind of justify women snitching. And saying, if women snitch, you give them a pass. You want to know why women be able to, not listen to court orders and withhold visitation from the father. You wonder why they able to lie and say somebody did something, a man did something to them, and there's no consequences. Think about all the stuff they're able to get away with, and why you think you see these the mayor and Dalton and Fannie Willis and all of them feel like they can do these illegal things or these alleged illegal things in politics, and then when they get penalized, what do women do? When women get caught, they start crying. Crying is the defense mechanism. That's just something that just comes with a woman. And when they know they fucked up, they start crying and looking for sympathy, and everybody, it's like a baby bumping his head and everybody holding their breath. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing with women. They cry, and a lot of niggas, y'all give in, nah. Y'all, we got to start penalizing women. This is why they feel like they can do whatever they want to do. And I always tell the story, these people went on the boat or whatever, and they was doing a prank, and a woman pushed the guys in the ocean. They ended up dying. She didn't even get life in prison. They gave her like 10 to 15 years. That's murder. That's murder. Had that been the other way around, and the guys pushed her in the water and she died, they would have been in jail for life. See, it's not even a double standard. That's not even a double standard, man. It's something behind that that's worse than that. They really have no penalty for their actions. You know what I'm saying? They have kids. They keep having kids by 4 different baby daddies. The government, they get more cash assistance. They get more food stamps. They get more resources. There's no penalty for women. There's no penalty for women. They lie and say a dude did this. What about Travis Rudolph case? Always bring this up. Brian Banks case. Women lied on them, and in the Rudolph case, people died because of her. The guy that defended himself, had to sit in jail until his innocence was proven. And she was married, and she worried about what he doing and calling her brothers and lying on her brothers and stuff. And then they got deleted, and she got to fight for her life. But she didn't get penalized for lying. They can just lie and accuse you and drag you to paternity court. Waste your time, make you miss hours at the job. The baby not yours. Matter of fact, let's rewind it. You can be paying for a kid that's not yours. You find out it's not yours in most states, and they'll still make you pay for the kid, or they don't. In some states they do. They still not gonna make her reimburse you. There's really no penalty. There's no penalty. I didn't even talk to men, dog. And I'll talk to a bunch of guys, whether it's in a DM, whether it's in, person in passing. And you'll be surprised a lot of the internal things that's pent up in men. I talk to guys that have been divorced, just in passing. We want to be in the locker room, in the gym, or in the sauna, and we just come up with conversations and shit. And there's one guy, man, a real cool guy, right? He was telling me that he had a baby, and the baby, basically the baby chose, just fucked up. We'll see how fucked up this is. The baby wasn't his, so his mother asked him, would he be mad if she still had a relationship with the baby, even though it wasn't his? He told his mama that he wouldn't be comfortable with it. His mama kept the girl and the baby around. Don't give a fuck about your feelings. Don't give a fuck about none of that. And now he'd be wrong if he stopped going to support and see his mama, right? Women are selfish and they don't have a penalty, bro. Like, my mom still hang with my ex. You know what I'm saying? And if I was like, well, I ain't coming around if you keep her around and shit, my mom wouldn't give a fuck. She'd make me be the bad guy. I already know how that goes, so I ain't even gonna say nothing. I just don't say nothing. I don't want no controversy. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I don't need that. I don't need no drama. So instead of me bumping heads with somebody, I just won't fuck with you. I fuck with you if I have to. I just separate myself from you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to argue with you, beef with you. I don't really have time for that. But I can see how he was telling that story, how it hurt him, bro. Like, it hurt. Niggas be holding a lot of shit in. And these women, they move, they whole ass moves, and they dirty moves get justified by other women and justified by society. Take Tupac, for example. His mama had him thinking his daddy didn't want to be there, you know, and all that shit. And guess what? His daddy, she moved away from his daddy because his daddy didn't want to be in a relationship. Nobody holds the mothers accountable. You even see people get mad at Monique's son after Monique said she brought it up and said she wasn't a good mother. Oh, he's entitled. He's a little bitch and this, that. Like, oh my goodness. Y'all, he didn't say nothing bad or nothing. Women will always be defended by men and women. Look at all these simps out here. You know what I'm saying? The Freaknik documentary came. I was listening to Dennis Sperling, great channel, solid dude, the Blizzard King. He played a clip about a man getting up on there defending women at the Freaknik, telling about it's men's fault. Like, okay, bruh. All right, bruh. Like, this pandering and all this other stuff they doing, bro. Like, it is what it is. You might simp your way into some punani, but you're not gonna simp your way into her to respecting you, bro. At all. They do not get penalized, bro. They do not. In other countries, bro, they get stoned, they get all this stuff. She talk back, you can do this, that, and the third to you and all that. In the power of men has not been destroyed by feminism, because feminism has to be empowered by the people that's in charge. The men in charge empowered the feminists. That's what happened. It's not equal. We not equal in the judicial system. We not equal when it comes to the parenting over kids. It's not equal when it comes to relations and traditional or nothing. It's crazy. They escape penalty. They are above the law, like the rap group. They are above the law. And they can say you did something 50 years ago and they're going to penalize you for you. But when D-Ray said that his mother friends took advantage of him, when Antoine Fisher had a movie when he was a little kid and they took advantage of a grown woman, took advantage of him, nobody went back in history and penalized those women for what they did. People laughed at D-Ray when he said, I can't go down on women because of my mama friends took advantage of me when I was young. People, like, there's no point. Then if you tell your story, then you're going to have a group of niggas, oh man, what you bitching and crying for? Nigga, you weak as hell. And this, that, and we can't even support each other as men. When somebody open up to me, bro, I don't laugh or no shit like that. I let the nigga get the shit out. So we justify that shit. We allow this shit to happen. And you see what happened when you give the weak power. They abuse the power. You get these female governors and these female mayors and shit, and see what they doing, destroying the community. I think they said Fannie Willis used to work with YSL. Now you see why I think she going after Young Thug and them. Come on. They are above the law, like the rap group, Black Superman. They are super women. They're above the law. They really is. They really are. And this is why you shouldn't be, a baby daddy, come be step baby daddy or no. Don't feel bad and give these people money and all that type of stuff, man. Don't feel bad. Don't bail these women out no more, man. And don't marry these women. Don't bail these women out. And my whole thing is, don't even procreate with these women, bro. With a lot of them. Don't even procreate with them. They don't deserve to be saved, a lot of these women. They got kids or a kid, they don't deserve to be saved. That's not your place to save them. Because 9 times out of 10, you get back into the picture, guess what? Then the baby daddy gonna come out of nowhere. Nigga might be dead, gonna rise up for the grave. They on the corner, homeless and all that, man, cracked out. That's not your job to save them. They go down to DHS. I used to work down there when I was in school. I seen them give a woman emergency cash assistance on her card and all that right there, after closing. I seen a bunch of homeless guys fucked up than her. They didn't want to help them out at all. Didn't give them nothing. You gotta wait your letter. Probably got nothing, but maybe they lucky got medical insurance. It's not your job, bro. It's not your job to save these women. These women got enough savings, enough female programs, enough shelter, Section 8, WIC, Bridge Card, all that. Tears and all that. Stop saving these women, man. And if you got to date outside the country, or you got to date outside your race to get away from some of these terrible women and find good and solid women who don't got kids, who got credit, who got something, that's what you got to do. Fuck what Killer Mike talking about. You should marry black women. And no, you should go struggle with a black woman when they all got 2 or 3 kids, 1 kid. And don't do it, bro. I made that mistake. Don't do it. It's a worthless job. It's a terrible job. It's you don't get nothing out of it but pain. I would advocate you go buy some pussy before you do that. They don't get penalized, so stop being part of the bailout. Stop being part of the bailout. Stop buying these hoes drinks at the bar. You know what I'm saying? All that. Stop giving these hoes Ubers and Lyfts. You know, they should be able to find, if she coming over, she should be able to get her own way to your crib. If she can't get her own way to the crib, or you can't come to her own crib, man, she ain't worthy. Stop bailing these women out because they got a box. And most of these women don't even know how to take care of their box. You hear me? But hey, that's just my message to the day. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Peace.